Hello, SimplyFun fans! It is summer and the temperature is heating up, so I want to show you a few water-themed games that you can use to cool off with. Letter Slide is a spelling game for ages 7 and up. In Letter Slide, each player has a board with floaties going down the slide with letters in them. To fill up your slide with letters, you spell out the incomplete words on the word cards by grabbing letters from the middle of the pool. So if the word card is like this, you might spell out host or cast. Or if this is the word card, you might spell out sock or soil. Then once you have spelled out all your words before the timer runs out, one letter from each of the words you spelled gets put on the slide on one of the matching letters. Let's go fishing with Hookum. In Hookum, you catch fish by rolling the dice. Roll a fish to catch a fish, roll a ×2 net to double your catch, and a hook lets you catch fish not just from the pond, but from your opponent's catch as well. Catch your fish and then set aside any of the blue dice, then you have the option to roll again to catch some more fish. But watch out, if you do not roll any more fish, then your catch goes back into the pond. Next up we have Rolling Tides, a strategy game for players ages 8 and up. In Rolling Tides, you roll the dice and move the dice on the board and add dice to the board to try to make a set of 4 animals that are touching side by side. Once you make a matching set of your own 4 animals that are touching, those tokens get added to your scorecard, and the first player to get all 20 of their animals on the scorecard wins. There are also wild cards that come into play to help make the game even more fun. Isle of Coconuts is a math game for ages 8 and up. In this game, roll the dice and use addition to decide where to place your monkeys on the trees. Once a tree is full, check the instructions because some monkeys get 2 coconuts, some monkeys get 1, and some monkeys get no coconuts when the coconuts are distributed on a full tree. Player with the most coconuts at the end wins. Ocean Limbo is a game for ages 5 and up that has a fun physics component. Each player has a game board that's up on an angle and a set of 15 ocean creatures, which you can read about in the instructions. On every turn, one player chooses an animal and every other player takes that matching animal and holds it up on their board and lets it fall down. Try to stay as low as you can to win in Ocean Limbo. Take a wild river ride in Kayak Chaos, a game for ages 8 and up. In Kayak Chaos, you're trying to get your kayaks from the start line to the finish line, but nobody knows how the river is going to end up. On your turn, you can move your kayak, or you can move the tiles, or you can stop someone from moving the tiles. In Kayak Chaos. Have a mess-free water balloon fight in Water Balloons, a game for ages 7 and up. This is a game for up to 6 players, and players decide to throw water balloons at each other in each round, or maybe a bucket of water. You can always use the umbrella to protect yourself from balloons, and you can retrieve your balloons that you've used when you refill them with the spigot. First player to defeat all the other players wins in Water Balloons. So, now that you have taken a peek inside some of these water-themed games, which one do you think might make a splash in your family?